Hi YouTubers, my name is Devin. I'm here at the Trading Loft. Going to go over technical analysis and also fundamental analysis. I'm going to be going over a currency pair, the Euro USD, which is a very high, commonly traded pair. So I'm going to go over this pair for an example for this video. Okay. So we're currently on a weekly. You have other time frames. You have the monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, all the way down to a 1 minute time frame. Now, here at the Trading Loft, we do like to use a higher time frame. It tends to create higher probability trades. As you currently see here on this chart, I'm going to go to where I can actually move my chart around. We are in a range here between two different prices here at the current moment with the euro price, euro versus USD, I mean. At the very top here, you have what we call a resistance level. Basically what this resistance level is, it is where price has rejected to go past over a certain amount of time. So as you can see on the chart, we have a rejection candle here. We have where price came back up to this zone. It came all the way back down, comes back to this area, comes back down, and every single time it touches this zone, it comes all the way back down. And at this support areas, this support area is what we call, or what we say when price comes down to a specific zone or area, and it comes back up. Actually came back up here, came back down, up to our resistance area, stalled a little bit, came back down to our area here, back up, came back down within this little area here, all the way back down to our support area, and now it's kind of still at our support area. Based on the news here, we're going to see what happens as far as the euro. But this is basically our resistance and support areas. And within this range, you can actually find different trend lines, different support areas and resistance levels, support to resistance levels, and also resistance to support levels as well. So basically, I'm just going to go over and find a few trend lines and show you what a trend line actually looks like and what it is consisted of. So basically, based on this little area here, we can clearly see an uptrend. You can clearly see an uptrend. You have a low, a higher low, higher low, higher low, and it actually breaks our trend line. And when the trend line is broken, it tends to be a reversal signal and basically enters a downtrend. And it actually comes back up to our trend line again, our previous trend line that was respected, and it comes back up to that trend line. This is a very good example of support to resistance. And you can see our lows and also our higher highs as well. And also from this area here, we can also see another trend line. You can also see another trend line, and this is what we call a channel. We call this a channel. You can also see where trend line was broken here. As I said before, when the trend line is broken, it is now a reversed trend. And you can also see that within our downtrend here, where price has respected our downtrend, downward trend line here. You can also see where price is currently on an uptrend as well, and it's actually currently at our trend line at the current moment. So it can possibly move up a little bit. It's still on the trend line. This can possibly be a big move up, and it can also break. If it breaks, hey, we just cut our losses and then find another trade. But that's basically what we identify within the chart. Now, a good example of support to resistance, I like to look at this little area here. You can look at this area. I'm going to go on a smaller time frame. let's go ahead and look at this area. Okay, it was this area right here. So as you can see, I'm going to draw a shaded area. You can clearly see where this was previous resistance and resistance. It did a little crazy move right here, and it actually came up to our trend line, and it comes back to this area of previous resistance as support. And you can see this move back up. It comes back to our trend line, comes back down to our support, our now support area, comes back up to our trend line, support, it breaks it again. It comes back up to this area as resistance. That is a very great example of support to resistance, and also resistance to support as well. Also, what I'm going to go over is fundamentals. You have to know your fundamentals within this market, or you're going to get caught in one of these moves here, where you see a very high spike and it spikes right back down. And basically what makes these moves happen is on our calendar. Some news may not even be on our calendar, but as you can see, we have the Federal Reserve Chairman Yellen speaks. We have the pound CPI. We have the Bank of England, Governor Carney, Bank of Canada rate statements, Aussie, Australia's unemployment rate, US dollar or US unemployment claims, and also US CPI and retail sales. So these are the market movers. You kind of don't want to be in the market during these times here, because they can greatly impact your trade, whether it's good or bad. So just look out for these news. I like to use FOREX Factory. Also, look for high probability trades. At this very moment here, we are at a very high probability trade. As you can see, where price respected this trend line here, here, here 3 times. It came back to our trend line here, and now we're at the very bottom of that trend line again. So this is considered a high probability trade. I would personally take this trade as well. Now it can break if it breaks your trend line. Don't hold on to this trade. Just go ahead and cut the loss if it does happen to break the trend line. Don't get too attached to the trade. You can also go on TheTradingLoft.com. We have a tab called Freshman. It has everything from what is Forex, symbols, pips, different jargon used in trading, like going long or going short, different terminology such as that. And that's basically the gist of technical analysis. There are also indicators you can use, such as moving averages. Let's go ahead and type this in. There's moving averages. There's moving averages on this chart here. You have the RSI, which means it's going to tell you whether it's overbought or oversold. Let's see here, RSI. Different tools that you can use to kind of indicate whether a trade is a good trade. Also, you have different tools such as Fibonacci. This is actually on TradingView.com. It's a very commonly used platform. You also can basically do anything on this website. Very commonly used, and that's basically the overall technical analysis. So if you like this video, just go ahead and like. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Like us on Instagram and Facebook, and if you want to see more, just go ahead and comment. If you have any questions, comment. We'll answer all of your questions. And thank you for watching this video. Hope you have a good day.